been almost 4 years since the Trials challenges were released as a unique mix of physical discomfort and shooting. Since then, 31 people have sent me videos of them attempting it and 3 have passed. The Trials is likely the highest stress challenge out there if you commit to beating it. This is not because of the burpees themselves, but because of the thought of doing more burpees if you fail and truly want to win. Here, you need to buy back in with some physical discomfort and then put the entirety of your mind power into each respective millisecond of focus required to guarantee your rounds on target so you don't have to do it again. To do that, you have to build your physical and technical skills prior to that day, just like in reality. Anyone can grit through a marathon without skill, but you can't grit through a difficult hostage rescue shot with willpower alone. These challenges are unique because your arms and lungs will give out far before your ammo storage will allow you to keep throwing rounds at them. That said, when I was developing the times and scoring zones for these drills, I was doing a couple and sometimes a few hundred burpees in a session to get what I would eventually consider a passing run across all 3 challenges. That's not really the on-demand performance I imagined when I created the drill, but it surely still reduced the ability to show up with a case of ammo and fake out the internet with a sweet 1 in 100 run as an Instagram grandmaster. That wasn't the endpoint that I wanted, but at the time, it was better than nothing. Now, this leads me to the point of this video. On this day, I ran the first Trials challenge because it jumped out at me when I was going through my targets folder to grab a drill that I actually wanted to run. Right then, I was hit with a painful realization that I hadn't run my Trials challenge cold for well over a year, and through the first couple years of running it, I'd only ever hit this cold on demand one time for the night vision video in 2022. Many other cold runs that same year were failures because I ran it with a lack of respect, as I wasn't concerned about buying back in with more burpees to make the win. Now at the latter part of 2024, chubby as I've ever been and having a vendetta against burpees, I gave it another shot completely cold. To truly learn how to perform on demand, you have to be able to guarantee your capabilities, meaning you know what you can actually deliver, not what you could possibly deliver. In almost all cases, the stress and tension reduction comes from knowing that a task is within our capabilities on any given day, and we don't have to force a win because we've prepared for it. I was happy with the results of this day, because 4 years later, I finally realized the end point of my own drill. It's not about winning or losing, but about raising your skill sets that you know you can win instead of hoping for it. Looking at a shooting problem and guaranteeing you've got the solution. The pre-built confidence in delivery comes from a ton of work and the aforementioned awareness of your own abilities and limitations. And that awareness will reduce tension, increase focus, and go a long way with actually delivering the performance you want. That's the lesson of the Trials.